Hello, everyone. Meteorologist Mike here for Delmarva Forecast here on December the 31st, and we've had a pretty nice day across the peninsula here today. Even though we did see a little bit of light snow this morning, it did not accumulate as I told you yesterday. We're going to have another round of this possibly non accumulating snow here tomorrow as this cold front moves on through the region. I know you see some darker blues. This does all fade away as the cold front starts to make its way to the over top of the peninsula. And like I said, we will not be seeing any accumulation from this cold front. Just a bit cooler temperatures to start off the new year. Unfortunately, that is not going to be the only round of precipitation that we see. I'm now keeping an eye on this low pressure center to our south here on Saturday. Originally, this was supposed to stay to our south. However, recent model runs has had this low pressure center start to creep its way up northward a little bit. And so we now have chances for precipitation here Saturday night. What type of precipitation still relies heavily on the track of the low pressure center itself. For those of you snow lovers, you're going to want the low pressure center to stay to the south. However, the moisture from this low pressure center to continue to creep its way up northward like the ECMWF. For those of you non-snow lovers, you're going to want the low pressure center to actually make its way northwards so that we see a bit warmer air and keep that all as rain. I'm not going to put out any precip maps for this quite yet because of the differences that we're seeing. I'm going to wait for a couple more model runs, see if we get a bit more consensus for Saturday night here. Luckily, that's the only other precipitation that we're going to be seeing for the rest of the weekend and as well as into next week. Temperature wise, we're not going to be getting out of the 40s here, out of the 30s for the rest of the work week. However, we'll be back up into the 40s for the weekend, and we'll be staying in the low 40s until midweek next week.